This next lesson is focused on actual word problems where we will be setting up our equations and solving them by elimination, just like we did in the last lesson. So I'm going to read the first example. Jimmy went to the local convenience store 2 days this week on his way home from school. On Tuesday, he bought 2 candy bars and 1 soda and spent a total of $3.26. On Thursday, he bought 1 candy bar and 2 sodas and spent a total of $2.68. We will let X be the candy bar and let Y be the soda. Find the cost of the candy bar and the soda. So the first thing we want to do is write a system of equations. So I want to create 2 equations. And so I'm going to highlight where we're going to get this information from. So on Tuesday, he bought 2 candy bars and 1 soda, and he spent a total of $3.26. This is going to be an equation. I'm going to highlight the other part. That'll be an equation. On Thursday, he bought 1 candy bar and 2 sodas and spent a total of $2.68. So we know that X, or we've decided that X is going to be candy bars. So 2 candy bars on Tuesday and 1 candy bar on Thursday. And then our soda is our Y value. So I'll put a Y by the soda here and then a Y by the soda there. So I'm going to create my first equation. So 2 candy bars means 2X. And in addition, plus, he bought 1 soda, so 1Y. And he spent a total equals $3.26. And then on day 2, he bought 1 candy bar, 1X, and 2 sodas, so 2Y, and it equals a total of $2.68. So we have our system of equations, and now we can figure out what the cost is going to be by solving the problems. So just like last lesson, we're going to take the top and the bottom and we're going to be multiplying it so we can cancel out the X values. So I want to flip-flop my values, 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. Because the numbers are both positive, that means one of these numbers has to be negative. So I'm going to just put a negative on the top. So I'm going to be multiplying each part times -1 to create a new equation. So I'm going to write it over here. So I have negative 2X and then negative 1Y equals negative $3.26. So by multiplying -1, it basically just changes all the signs to be the opposite. On the bottom equation, I'm going to take 2 and multiply it times each thing. So 2 times 1 is 2X. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4Y. And then 2 times 2.68, I'll put that in the calculator to get an answer, make sure we're right. And I get 5.36. Okay, so now we've created it so that we have same number, opposite signs. So now I'll add the 2 equations together. So the x's cancel, -1 plus 4 is 3y. And then I add these two, negative $3.26 and 5.36. And I get $2.10 or 2.1. My last step would be to divide each side by 3 to find out what my Y value is. So 2.1 divided by 3. And I get 0.7. In money terms, 0.7 means the same thing as 70 cents. So that's why I put the 0 there. So I've found one of my answers. So what I need to do with that is take that answer and plug it into one of my original problems. So I'm taking what's in purple here. I'll take the top one. So I'm going to write 2x plus 1 times y, which is 0.7, equals 3.26. So I want to get rid of the parentheses, 2x, and then 1 times 0.7 is just 0.7. And then my next step would be to do a wall and floor. I want to subtract 0.7 from both sides. So in my calculator, I'm putting in 3.26, or $3.26, minus 0.7, 70 cents, and I get 256. So 2.56 equals, and then those cancel, leaving me with 2x. My last step, divide each side by 2. This is going to give me what x equals. So I'm doing 256 divided by 2. And I get a final answer of $1.28. So the final answer, since it's a word problem, is the cost of the x value, the candy bar, equals $1.28. And then the soda is the y value, and that equals 0.70 cents. So that would be how you'd rate your final answer. So we have just one more problem to do, and then we'll be done with this lesson. All right, so the Yankee Candle Store is having a sale. The first promotion allows customers to purchase 6 small candles and 2 large candles for a total of $28. Another promotion allows customers to purchase 2 small candles and 6 large candles for $36. Let X be the small candles and Y be the large candles. So I'm going to highlight my 2 problems that I'm going to create equations with. We have 6 small, 2 large for a total of 28. And then we have 2 small, 6 large for 36. We want to make sure that we label the right letters with the right thing. So we decided that the small candles are X. So small is X. So 6X up top here. And then 2 small on the second one. So it's 2X down there. And then the large candles are going to be the Y value. So I'll put a Y by that. And then a Y by the 6 in green. So now I can create my equations. So I have 6x, 6 small candles, plus 2 large candles, y, equals a grand total of 28. And then my bottom equation is going to be 2 small candles, 2x, plus 6 large, that's your y value, equals 36. So now we have a system of equations that we can solve. So I'm going to multiply each equation so we can get our x values to be the same number, opposite signs. So I'm going to put the 2 up top and the 6 on the bottom. Since they're both positive, I want to make sure that one is negative, so I'm just going to throw a negative on the top number. So I'm multiplying everything times negative 2. So we got negative 12x, negative 2 times 2 is negative 4y, and then negative 2 times 28 is negative 56. On the bottom, I'm going to multiply everything times 6. So we have 6 times 2 is 12x, 6 times 6 is 36, and then 6 times 36, I'll use a calculator for that. That equals 216. So now I have created 2 equations that have our x value, the same digit, opposite signs, so when I add them together, the x's will cancel. So the x's cancel. Negative 4 plus 36 is 32y. Hope I forgot to put my y there. Equals, and then negative 56 plus 216, I'll use the calculator for that. Negative 56 plus 216. And it equals 160. Last step to find y, I'm going to divide each side by 32. So 160 divided by 32 in the calculator. And I get 5. So my y value equals 5. So that means that the large candles are $5 each. So now I'm going to take an original equation, 6x plus 2. Now I know what the large candle equals. It's $5. equals 28. So I copied the original equation and then just plugged in the y value that we found. Now I need to get rid of my parentheses, so I'll bring my 6x down. 2 times 5 is 10, and it equals 28. Next step is the wall and floor. I want to get rid of that 10, so I'm going to subtract 10 on both sides. 6x equals 28 minus 10 is 18. Divide each side by 6 to get x by itself, and x equals 18 divided by 6 is 3. So I could say my final answer is the small candle equals $3, and the large candle equals $5. And that concludes this lesson.